like a ball.
Men only want one thing from a woman. It's a combination of two things, but I prefer to call it one thing because what men want in a woman, he wants to have chemistry with her, but with one caveat, and that's with respect. Now look, let me tell you something. I could promise you any man would trade, let's just use a number scale from 1 out of 10, a woman who's an 8. For a woman, any guy would trade a woman who's an 8 that he has chemistry with than a woman that's a 9.5 with no chemistry. How can I say this? It's the one thing that will make or break most relationships. It's the one thing that will make them choose to either cheat on your girl or not cheat on her, right? But it has to be mixed in with one thing, with respect. Now, in my course, Natural Chemistry, I talk about the theory of chemistry, okay? My theory of chemistry and what I believe. And I'm gonna give you a quick explanation about it. Chemistry is something that is natural and that it's either there or it's not, all right? You either have chemistry with that guy or you don't. And you don't pick who you have chemistry with, all right? You might have chemistry with the fucking plumber. You might not even know until it happens, right? And also, chemistry is either instantaneously or over time, right? Sometimes you gotta go out with somebody 2 or 3 times to develop chemistry with them. With some people, you meet them instantly and you have chemistry with them. Now, could you call that love at first sight? Maybe. Could we say that the people who you have chemistry with at first are more compatible with you chemistry-wise than the other people who you develop it over time? I don't think so. The point is that some things take time and some things come instantly, right? Chemistry is not something that should be created by force. It's either there or not. And if you don't sense chemistry with a guy, you shouldn't force it because it's not there, okay? Chemistry is the one thing that you have no control over. But it's one thing to have chemistry with a guy and he doesn't respect you. It's another thing to have chemistry with a guy and he has no respect for you. Because underneath that chemistry, you're gonna resent him. You're gonna hate him secretly, okay? So let's talk about how to create chemistry that comes with respect. Because in reality, if you're able to do this, right? We call it respectual chemistry, right? If you're able to do this, you're pretty much gonna find your soulmate in a way. Because a lot of times we do find our soulmates, but we're so anxious to be with them that they lose respect for us. We're always there. Now, in this video, don't forget to hit the like button because we need to grow this channel. This message needs to go out to other women, just like you recommend me to your friends. Other women need to know this because there's a lot of angel-ass dating coaches who don't know what the fuck they're talking about and who are pretty much making you into goddamn fucking lapdogs to these guys, okay? So look, most guys don't want a girl who they could dominate. They want a girl who they respect and they have chemistry with. And something about chemistry compared to respect is that respect is earned. Chemistry is either there or not, like I said earlier. So how do you do that? One, you gotta learn how to have a strong presence that brings honor and respect. Now I talk a lot. I talked about this in my Robert Greene book club. The book when we talked about the book, The 48 Laws of Power. There was a chapter on creating respect. We pretty much talked about this, which you can check it out by joining the book club on the description down below. It's only $20 a month. You get 3 videos per week and 2 book club videos per week in video and audio form, okay? And you get credit on the video like you'll see at the end of the video. By the way, I gotta let you guys know this. Please, in this video, let me know what do I say that you guys like. What is your favorite quote? Comment down below and my favorite one will be pinned. So a strong presence brings honor and respect, but too much can have the reverse effect. The more people see you, the less they respect you. So pretty much the first step to creating respect is to reduce your presence. That means if you live with him, you learn to do outside activities without him and without inviting him and with denying him to go with you, right? Like your girl's night out, right? Learn to withdraw at the right moment before people unconsciously pull away. In other words, learn to pull away. And I always tell you, and a lot of people say, why you gotta repeat the same shit? Look, repetition is the mother of all learning. I gotta get this through your heads. Some of you guys are hard-headed. I gotta get this through your heads. I gotta keep repeating this shit. You get what I'm trying to say? So anytime you feel like everything's perfect, that everything's great, that he respects you exactly and that he gives you that look, please just pull away a little bit. Every guy wants to feel like he lost you and with his own efforts brought you back. That's what every guy wants. So learn to pull. Give your guy some fucking space. Tell him to hang out with his friends. Even if it offends him, tell him to get out the fucking house. as long as you don't have a history of cheating, which is why you got to develop trust, right? I even talk a lot about that in my course, Natural Chemistry. The second thing, be less forgiving and confront people respectfully. Every guy's gonna test you, even if you have chemistry with him. They're gonna test you because they wanna dominate over you, naturally. It's just how it is, it's just human nature. And you cannot give them that inch, all right? Withdraw when people disrespect you. The more disrespect you take, the more you'll not like yourself. The more you're gonna hate yourself. And the more you hate yourself, the more disrespect you take. Because you learn, by just you being in your own presence, you feel like shit, so you gotta be in the presence of somebody else to make you feel better. But anytime that your guy disrespect you, and you gotta know what that is, it's different for everybody. But you gotta know exactly what that is, so that when the moment comes, it's not a bad thing. It's a moment to prove yourself to the guy, right? It's a moment to prove yourself. Because I believe that in order to get respect, you must first have clear boundaries of what you will not accept from others. Rather than trying to persuade people to change, to respect you, take the path of walking away. Like, there's this girl that I talk to that she takes fucking sometimes a day or two to respond to me. And she wouldn't do that before. Now she's forcing my hand. Now I gotta take 4 days to respond to her. If she does 4 days, I'm gonna have to take 8 days. It gets to the point where I secretly don't like her no more. Why? Because I find that disrespectful. It's almost like you're spitting in my face. Some people don't take it that way, but I do. And I don't take a lot of disrespect as a result of it. My dating life is pretty healthy. As you guys might not think so, right? But I barely take any disrespect because and me and this girl, we have incredible chemistry. We have awesome chemistry. In fact, she's one of the few girls in the last few years that I have good chemistry with. But she's fucking it up. And I am not gonna sacrifice chemistry for the sake of respect. Oh, fuck that shit. Right? I'd rather move out the country than deal with that. Right? Let them know that you're willing to walk away if they disrespect you. But if your outcome is to get their validation, if that's your goal and not get their respect, you're going to be more willing to babble through the disrespect simply because you want something that you cannot even give to yourself, right? You're pretty much hardwiring yourself to accept disrespect. So a man wants a woman who he has chemistry with, but also in conjunction that he respects. Because when you both respect each other, there's no games. There's no games. When you both respect each other, there's no games. So if you want to avoid games, right? If you want to avoid games, just learn for him to respect you and you respect them too. Don't go too far with my tactics. Because once you have that chemistry and that respect, I don't see how the relationship is gonna turn toxic. And that's what a guy wants. A guy will literally trade you for his dream girl physically if you give him that. If he respects you, he'll trade you over almost any girl. Why? Because it's very rare that you meet somebody who you respect and you have chemistry with. As long as you don't disrespect them, as long as you don't use my tactics just for the power play and you use it only for defensive purposes, you're not gonna have a problem. And you're gonna develop happy and healthy relationships. All right, ladies?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video, right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.